Let's dive into the top stories of January 27th. We'll reveal the reason why Princess Anne sat in front of Prince Harry at King Charles's coronation, and why Harry's seat behind Anne became the talk of the event. Get the inside scoop on those royal seating arrangements. Find out who will inherit the iconic ALTHORP estate, not Prince William or Prince Harry, but young actor Louis Spencer, Viscount Althorp. Discover the tradition of primogeniture, Princess Diana's legacy, and how Louis is preparing for his historic role. And finally, we'll take you back to 2012, when the UK was celebrating the Queen's Diamond Jubilee and the London Olympics. But behind the scenes, a royal scandal almost derailed the Royal Mint's plans to release special coins. What happened? Watch to find out. Stay tuned for all the details. The real reason Princess Anne sat in front of Prince Harry at King Charles's coronation has been revealed. Although Meghan Markle did not accompany her husband, Prince Harry, to King Charles's coronation, viewers were particularly intrigued by his seating arrangement during the ceremony. Harry's presence at the event and the interactions surrounding him sparked much interest, especially after Meghan decided to stay at their home in Montecito. Despite flying in from the US for this historic event, Harry's presence did not go unnoticed by the coronation viewers. His seat at the ceremony, which was behind his aunt, Princess Anne, became the subject of many discussions, especially due to Anne's noticeably large hat. This led to humorous reactions from the public, with some even speculating that Harry's placement was intentionally arranged so that he would sit behind Anne and her tall headpiece. However, royal insiders have explained that this was not the case. According to them, Princess Anne was not originally supposed to sit in front of her nephew, Prince Harry. In fact, she took that seat at her own request because she needed to leave the ceremony quickly. Experts explain that Princess Anne needed to urgently depart in order to join the procession back to the palace on horseback, which required a faster exit than the initial seating plan had anticipated. Experts note that last-minute changes like this are not uncommon at royal events, and Anne's request was more practical than strategic in relation to her seating arrangement. It is also emphasized that the Lord Chamberlain's office, responsible for seating arrangements, did not organize this placement to highlight any discord among family members. In addition to the seating arrangements, the coronation served as a reminder of the tense relationship between Prince Harry and his brother, Prince William. Although Harry sat only a few rows away from William, sources report that the brothers did not exchange a single word during the event, which is in line with their lack of communication since the release of Harry's memoir. Experts suggest that this silence may be linked to broader tensions within the family, particularly after the publication of the book. Despite the distancing between Harry and William, it is reported that Harry maintains friendly relationships with other members of the royal family. In particular, he continues to have a good relationship with his father, King Charles, and is said to stay in touch with cousins like Princess Eugenie, who remains a close friend to both Harry and Meghan. This suggests that, while Harry's relationship with his brother remains frosty, his other family connections have not been as severely affected. The year 2012 was a time of national unity and festivity in the United Kingdom. The nation celebrated the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, a historic milestone marking 60 years of her reign. The festivities were in full swing, and to add a touch of charm, Her Majesty took part in a light-hearted sketch. The public's reaction was overwhelmingly positive. Millions of people worldwide delighted in this rare display of royal humour. But the celebrations did not end there. The summer of 2012 brought another major event: the London Olympic Games, further solidifying Britain's standing on the world stage. One of the most iconic moments of the opening ceremony was the Queen's unexpected participation in a scene with James Bond. She was shown walking through Buckingham Palace alongside 007 before, according to the script, making a dramatic parachute jump into the stadium. This became one of the most memorable highlights of her reign, a year of triumph for the monarchy. Within the walls of Buckingham Palace, where numerous advisors worked behind the scenes, discussions began on how else to honour and celebrate the Queen and her family. As a result, a proposal emerged. The Royal Mint would release a special series of commemorative coins. Of course, the Queen's portrait was already present on all circulating coins, but this edition was meant to be special. The idea was to create a collection featuring not only Her Majesty, but also other prominent members of the royal family, including her grandchildren. The project suggested coins with portraits of Princes William, Harry, and other senior royals, such as the then Earl and Countess of Wessex, Edward and Sophie. However, as has now come to light, when the Royal Mint Committee convened to discuss this project, a serious issue arose. At the time, some younger members of the royal family had been embroiled in a series of scandals. Notably, one of the Queen's grandsons had been photographed wearing a Nazi uniform at a costume party and had frequently made tabloid headlines for wild parties and inappropriate behaviour. Senior members of the royal household took note of these incidents, and according to reports, such conduct was deemed unacceptable and unworthy of a royal figure. Ultimately, the decision was made. These coins would not be produced. The Royal Mint Committee, following recommendations from palace advisors, concluded that minting coins featuring individuals whose behaviour had raised concerns could damage the monarchy's reputation. This information came to light through an investigation by the Mail on Sunday, which obtained data from the Royal Mint via a request under the Freedom of Information Act. Experts point out that this case reaffirms that concerns about certain individuals within the royal family existed as early as 2012. However, it appears that little has changed since then. Some even argue that such behaviour has persisted, albeit under different circumstances. It is expected that the Mail on Sunday will reveal further details in the coming weeks, and it will be interesting to see what additional facts emerge. But even now, it is striking that decisions were being made a decade ago based on issues that remain relevant today. Some experts believe this raises broader questions about accountability within the monarchy and whether enough is being done behind the scenes to maintain public trust. This entire story serves as a reminder of the power of freedom of information requests, which can uncover significant and sometimes unexpected details about decision-making processes within various institutions. The ALTHORP estate holds an esteemed place in British history, yet it will not pass into the hands of Prince William or Prince Harry. Instead, it is set to be inherited by a young actor, Lewis Spencer, Viscount Althorp, who is the son of Earl Spencer, the late Princess Diana's brother. This magnificent estate, sprawling over 13,000 acres in Northamptonshire, has been the ancestral home of the Spencer family for more than 500 years. Experts note that its inheritance is dictated by the system of primogeniture, a long-standing aristocratic tradition that ensures titles and estates are passed down to the eldest male heir rather than the firstborn child. As a result, despite having 3 older sisters, Lewis, who is 30 years old, is next in line to inherit Althorp and will eventually assume the title of the 10th Earl Spencer. Althorp is deeply intertwined with the legacy of Princess Diana, as it served as her childhood home and remains her final resting place. Over the years, the estate has been carefully preserved and maintained, continuing to stand as a symbol of the Spencer family's heritage. Experts suggest that managing such a historic property requires a strong commitment to conservation and leadership, responsibilities that will eventually fall on Louis Spencer's shoulders. Born in 1994, Louis is the eldest son of Charles Spencer and his first wife, Victoria Lockwood. Although he was born in London, he spent much of his childhood in Cape Town, South Africa, following his parents' divorce. Reports indicate that he attended Diocesan College, one of the most prestigious and expensive private schools in the region, before pursuing higher education in the United Kingdom. Unlike some of his more publicly recognized relatives, Louis Spencer has maintained a relatively low profile. He studied at the University of Edinburgh and later trained in acting at a drama school in Chiswick, London. He is now represented by the Tavistock Wood Talent Agency, and sources suggest that he possesses considerable talent in his craft. A close associate revealed to The Telegraph. He's incredibly private and prefers to focus on his work without drawing attention. He's very talented and, by all accounts, has the potential to become a brilliant actor. He's also known for being down-to-earth, kind, and genuine. His eldest sister, Lady Kitty Spencer, has previously addressed the issue of primogeniture and her younger brother's inheritance. She acknowledged that while societal attitudes toward succession are evolving, the tradition remains firmly in place within aristocratic circles. Primogeniture can be a complex subject as times and perspectives change, she remarked. However, we have always understood that Louis would inherit, and he will undoubtedly do an exceptional job. In preparation for his future responsibilities, Louis has already begun attending trustee meetings for the ALTHORP estate. Experts believe that his involvement at this stage is crucial for ensuring a seamless transition when he eventually assumes full control of the estate. His inheritance will not only bestow upon him the title of Earl Spencer, but will also entrust him with the task of preserving and managing one of Britain's most historic estates. Princess Diana spent her formative years at ALTHORP, enjoying the tranquility of the Northamptonshire countryside alongside her siblings. The estate, with its vast gardens, grand halls, and deep-rooted history, has long been a place of reflection and remembrance for those who admired her. Today, ALTHORP Estate remains open to the public during select times of the year, allowing visitors to tour the grand mansion, explore its extensive grounds, and learn more about the enduring legacy of the Spencer family. Historians and experts in British heritage emphasise the estate's significance, noting that it serves as both a private residence and a historical landmark that offers valuable insight into the aristocratic traditions of the United Kingdom. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the latest updates on the royal family with us.